Hello, actually, 17TV, which is a match review of Arsenal 5, Mighty White's new.
Mighty White's nil, yeah. Right, let's go through teams. I'll do Arsenal. You do Leeds United start lineup. So, Arsenal starting 11 was Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Noni Madueke, and Victor Gyökeres. Substitutes was Kepa, Luis Skelly, Mosquera, Kirio, Moreno, God, Stuart, Enrari, Dalman, 15-year-old, Martinelli, and Trossard. Do you want to do the Leeds one, Lee, first? Get that on screen for you, mate.
Right and go, Luis, Pepe, Bogo, Gunmarsson, Strike, Wardon, Goev, Stack, Tanaka, James, Nonto, Bull on the bench. It's Darrow, Bijou, Baron, Bonneville, Longstaff, Jack Harrison, Bernardson,
Okafor,
and
Amencha. Right. So look, what I'll do now, Lee, is I'll get the stats up. Right. So, do you want to go through goals first? Leeds United had the only attempt on target in first half. It was It were a great header from Strike. It was from a corner up 19th minute, but it was an equally good save from Raya. After that, it were all Arsenal, mate. 33 minutes. 34 minutes. I put 33 minutes, but Timber scored from a racing swinger, and it was a great header from Timber to give Arsenal a 1-0 lead. On the 30th, sorry, done that one. Right, on the 45th minute, Saka with a thunderbolt from inside box, keeper had no chance to save it. That made it 2-0 on stroke of half time. On the 48th, then on the 48th minute, Gyökeres got his first goal for Arsenal. It was a good finish. He took strike on, and he took it away really nicely. That made it 3-0. On the 56th minute, Timber scored a second goal from yet another set piece. A corner from Rice again, making it 4-0. And then Stack gives away a penalty on the 95th minute. It was a foul on Darwin. He caught his foot. Really good debut from Darwin. He's 15-year-old. We've got to remember that he looks. Credit to him. He looks really good on ball, didn't he?
Yes.
Gyökeres sends Perry wrong way and makes it 5-0. And that was last kick at game practically. Like, remember when you asked me to do this show, right? When you asked me to come back and do Leeds with you, I said to you, "I'll come back as soon as you agree to let me be honest, and let me say what let me." As long as I keep it, without swearing. It were a one-horse race, mate. Leeds might not well have bothered even turning up to that game. Honestly, it were bad. Look, the positive is Arsenal challenge you for Premier League, right? We're looking to finish three places above the third. 4 places above the three worst teams in the league to stay in the division.
Yes.
That's it. That's the positive from the game. We aren't going to be playing Arsenal every week, but we are going to be playing these better teams. We come to Premier League to try to challenge ourselves to take on the best of the best.
Yes.
And it were men against boys today.
Yeah.
It were. We were pound shop. Arsenal were Harrods.
Yeah.
You know what Harrods is? It's a right expensive shop in London.
Yeah.
We were pound shop, and Arsenal were Harrods. We just couldn't get into a stride. We couldn't, fair play to Farker. We did park the bus. We didn't, we did try to put everyone behind ball every minute of every throughout the game. But it was so. Let's come out of this league. Let's come out of this. Right, it was so difficult to get anything from that game.
Yeah.
It was so difficult. Now, what I'll do is we'll bring up the match stats, right? So match stats. So if you look at the match stats league, shots on goal. Sorry, total shots. Let's do total shots first.
17 for Arsenal, 3 for Leeds.
Total shots on goal.
5 for Arsenal, and 1 for Leeds.
Possession.
68% for Arsenal, 32% Leeds.
We picked up 2 yellow cards. They didn't pick up any fouls.
8 for Arsenal and 10 for Leeds.
Corner kicks.
2 for Arsenal and 2 for Leeds.
But they're 2. Our save come off of one of our corners.
Yeah.
The only shot we had on but it was an header on it on target. And they scored 2 from their corners.
Yeah.
The set piece kins are Arsenal, aren't they? Let's be honest. The set piece kins. Please let me do this right. Right. So table league. So where are Arsenal? That hasn't been updated yet, has it? Has it? Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah, it has.
Is it a first and second?
Arsenal second. Let me refresh it. No, the table hasn't updated yet. Premier League table hasn't updated yet. So Lee, scrap that bit. Where are we table, mate? Let's come out of that because it hasn't updated on the Premier League.
Arsenal first. Arsenal.
Top at table. Yeah. You can tell why. Where the Leeds.
11th.
So it's not all doom and gloom at the moment, is it?
No.
It's not all doom and gloom at the moment, but we did take a bit of a battering with some goal difference. What's the score difference now? Is it? It'll be -4. Won't it?
-4.
Yeah. It'll be -4. Arsenal's goal difference
+6.
So Arsenal have got 2 wins out of 2. We've got a win and a loss. So we've got, at least we've got points on board. We've got a bit of a reprieve on Tuesday night in Carabao Cup against Sheffield Wednesday, and I think that game might have come at the right time for us, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Because I was frightened. If we didn't have that game, and if we'd have to play Newcastle, straight after Arsenal, after being jumped 5-0. I don't know what damage it would have done to the squad's mentality. But I tell you what, I really hope that Altanaka isn't injured and he went straight down tunnel sulking. I'd rather him go down tunnel sulking than be injured, but I'd rather him not sulk at all. But you noticed it straight when you picked up on it, didn't you? You said he went straight down tunnel.
Yeah.
As soon as he got subbed off.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the subs? I wrote some notes on subs. So 57th minute, 58th minute, as soon as Arsenal went 4-0 up, Tanaka come off and Perot come off. On come Longstaff and Nwaka on the 66th minute. Noto went off. Okafana come on. And Brendan Aronson come on for Dan James. 83rd minute, Byram come on and Bogle went off. And that were end at subs. So So we touched upon subs as well, but look,
Yeah.
you lose 5-0 in a game. You're supposed to be devastated, but we've got to remember that we're playing against a team who were Premier League title contenders. There's no doubt about it. Arsenal just show the class. They're their class host. You know what I mean? The way the little intricate passing Arsenal were doing, we just couldn't live with it.
No.
You know, and the passing and moving, and you know, you can tell that this team is Arteta's been in charge of it for 5 years.
Yes.
You can tell. And we've got to remember where we've come from.
Yeah.
You know, that really was a championship team against a Premier League team. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But you know, I know you got a bit upset by it, but then when you've realised when we said to each other, these are Premier League contenders, you know, title contending side of these.
Yeah.
You know, it makes the 5-0 loss a little bit more easier to swallow.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something, though. We wanted to challenge ourselves against the best of the best. That's exactly what we're doing. You know, but as long as we find 3 teams who are worse than us come end of the season, I'm an happy man. As long as we stay in division, that's all I'm bothered about.
Yes.
It's all I'm bothered about. You know, I'm not going to come on here cursing and swearing and going mad about the results. There's no point. There's no point, because if this happened against Burnley, I'd be worried. But this for Arsenal, so I'm not as worried. You know, I mean, we've got to make Ellen Moda's fortress.
Yes.
You know, we will get beat by like Man City heavily, and Liverpool and Chelsea and Tottenham.
Yeah.
But that's because they've been in division a lot longer than we have. They've built their team. Yeah. They've had longer to build their team up, whereas we're just still trying to bring in players.
Yeah.
You know, that were Rockefeller's first appearance from off a bench for Leeds. You know what I mean? That's, you know, we're having to give debuts to players we brought in.
Yeah.
These clubs are bringing, you know, they're giving debuts to the youth academy players.
Yes.
You know, it's Ethan Enrari, that's his name. Enrari, that's how you say his name. I don't know why I stutter when I say names. I still stutter to this very day. But look, it's a 5-0 defeat. I didn't like the way the Arsenal fans were singing "You're going down." You know what I mean? I'm all for banter, but you know that were a bit tasteless from Arsenal. You know, I always thought Arsenal were a class act.
Yeah.
But that were a bit tasteful from the fans.
Yeah.
You know, I know you shouted you're not going to win the league when you heard that chant. I heard you say that, but you know, a bit tasteless from them really. But you know, good luck to Arsenal. You know, in your quest to win Premier League, it'll be good to see Arsenal actually win it for a change, because it makes Premier League more exciting. But yeah. You know, to show a bit more class when you're playing against newly promoted teams. That's all I ask. You know, you're clearly better than the newly promoted teams. We all know that you're better than the newly promoted teams. But you don't need to rub newly promoted teams' fans' faces in it. Definitely not. You got anything else you want to say, mate, before we start wrapping this video up? I know it's short and sweet.
Yeah.
Go on.
Just regarding Arsenal on a 5-0 win. Leeds United just on to our next game.
Yeah, matching on together.
And I hope we can get off 3 points against Newcastle, but I can't see Newcastle beating.
You can't see us beating Newcastle.
No.
It's going to be difficult. This is why I'm saying I think that game on Tuesday night against a Championship side like Sheffield Wednesday's probably come at the right time for Leeds United.
Yeah, I don't know. And hopefully if I can make some changes for one Tuesday night game.
Yeah, I think you will, Lee. I think you will. I think you'll see wholesale changes. You know, he's got to keep he's got to keep the squad, the Premier League. His Premier League starting 11 fresh.
Yeah.
You know, give him a rest. Yeah. You know, because when do we play? It's Saturday against
Newcastle.
So we've got a full week now. something you don't get in Premier, something you don't get in Championship. You're playing a game like every 4 days. But well, we will come up against teams where we can be competitive, but we also have to be realistic, and we will come up against teams where we're going to get a good idea. It's just how we bounce back from these games. We just got to keep our heads above the water, and don't lose the positive mentality the group's clearly got in camp. So yeah, I'm happy. Look, I'm happy. I'm happy that we playing Sheffield Wednesday on Tuesday night. That's all I can say. What do you want to say?
Oh, just have a nice journey back home, Leeds United fans.
Absolutely.
I know it's long journey to London to Leeds and all that.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, but Arsenal fans, get shows on 3 points. Have a pint or have a pint.
Yeah, and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And enjoy Gyökeres, because I think he's going to be a goal machine for you this season. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And I think that Darwin's got a big future in game. I really do. I was impressed with him. And come on, really impressed with him. I thought he looked really good.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that 50 young guy.
Yeah, Darwin, that was his name, wasn't it?
I'm impressed with that Darwin. It's good player, actually, Arsenal.
Got some really good players. They've got a really good squad. He's built a really good, talented squad there. So, we've just got to take this on chin, mate. Just take it on chin and move on.
Move on to the next game.
Absolutely. Oh, what you want to say?
It was. Is it Bogle? No, is it Warden?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lee. Big up. Go on, Lee. What were you going to say about him?
50 of.
No,
100 appearances for Leeds.
100 appearances for Leeds for Joe Rodon.
Yep.
Happy days. And let's hope he gets another 100 appearances for Leeds.
Yeah, and don't get no card Bogle on not getting another card Bogle.
Yeah, he struggled a bit with Bogle today. So, did any players stand out to you, Lee, from Leeds United side before we let you go?
Honestly, I'm happy with Staff.
What about Gudmundsson?
Gudmundsson, he's alright, but he's got a yellow card.
Yeah, but that yellow card he picked up, it shouldn't have been a yellow card.
No.
It was just a foul, it was not bad. It was no, I thought it was unlucky, actually.
And hopefully Saka's alright for Arsenal.
Yeah, because he went off with looked like it was hamstring, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, my answer for Leeds United, I say for Leeds probably honestly probably I might stand up better did it tonight. It's probably
it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. About Nuku from the same line. No, come on.
What, give him a bit of confidence to say that he impressed you?
Yeah.
I thought Tanaka had a poor game, if I'm honest.
I thought Tanaka had a poor game.
James did a bit of positive work in that early out stage at first half. Yeah, he did take Calafiori on. Yeah. He cut inside, but I thought he did all right.
But Nonto, I don't know what's going on Nonto.
He couldn't get into game, Lee. Arsenal just wouldn't let us get into game. It was as simple as that.
And when he'd been on the second half, he'd been on St. Allen for Bogle. Yeah,
I just think it was just to give him a little run out. Game were done, won it. Game were over by then. Do you know this was supposed to be a short review, sorry. And it's gone on, I don't even know, and it's gone on for quite a while.
I don't mind.
No, I don't mind either.
I don't mind Arsenal fans watching this.
Yeah. Right, well, have you got what you want to say?
Just well done for Arsenal, good win.
Yeah, good win for Arsenal. Yeah, good win.
But these United fans, I know it's finally down. Just keep going to the next game.
Absolutely, yeah. You're right, mate. You're right. You're spot on. Well, do you want to...
Thank you for watching this Leeds TV.
It's a goodbye from me, guys.
And goodbye, mate.
Take care. Look after yourself. See you all soon. Bye bye.